Donald Trump to ensure that they stop these groups, these criminals from embarking on these dangerous and mischievous activities and deadly activities. Yes, by abductions, killings, kidnappings. Well, I don't understand. It happened just yesterday. 25 KB schoolgirls. And well, this is according to the Vanguard. Now I think the Punch did a mass addition. Mass abductions return 145 missing. Mass abductions return 145 missing in 4 days. That means it has been happening in the last 3 days or 4 days.
All right. It says here, federal government security agencies, 25 schoolgirls abducted in Kebbi must be rescued. We have the riders. Police deployed tactical team for rescue operation. ISWAP intercepts army signal. Oh, dear. Kills commander in Borno.
Yes.
They were able to intercept an army signal. And they couldn't have done that without the help of an insider.
Yes.
Our troops hit terrorist enclaves. Quell farmer had clashes in northwest, north central. Our federal government on Monday ordered all security agencies to act urgently, locate and secure the safe release of the 25 students abducted by bandits from the Government Girls Comprehensive Senior Secondary School, GGCSS, Maga, in the Zulu Emirate of Danko Wasagu local government area of Kebbi State on Monday. Describing the incident as totally unacceptable, the government in a statement made available to defense correspondents in Abuja on Tuesday by Endalain Chuku, Information and Public Relations of the Ministry of Defense, said the schoolgirls must be rescued alive. In the statement, the Minister of State for Defense, Dr. Bello Mohammed Batawale, said the government, led by President Bola Tinubu, has directed that the state security apparatus swing into immediate action to ensure the abducted students are released unharmed. The minister also appealed to the affected communities to remain calm and go about their business while government and security agencies address the situation. If the terrorists are doing this now, it means, well, that's what I think, but it means the recent step up in the war against terror is lethal effective.
Yes.
So ISWAP will try to fight back, and they will try to eat this kind of soft targets and try to make a statement. At the same time, trying to slow down whatever gains the government must have made in the war against terror, which was spurred. I mean, the renewed vigor, which was spurred by Mr. Donald Trump's threats,
yes.
the U.S. president, that he was going to come in if we are not willing to do the needful. So I think this is what these terrorists are trying to do now. They try to slow down the vigor of the fight, because in rescuing the girls, they also know that the federal government would have to proceed with caution. They do not want the girls to be armed.
Yes.
They might eventually be forced to negotiations again. And no, we always say no to negotiations, but in this particular situation, we do not want the girls to be armed. So anything that would make them come out alive, even if it is covert negotiations with these evil men to release the girls. And if there is a way that you can go all out to rescue them, but just make sure that the girls are not armed. So
Yes.
I think this is why this is happening at this time. They want to fight back, they want to make a statement, they want to slow down the fight. That is the way cowards behave. That's what cowards do. So the usuals go attack a girls' school, abduct the girls, and again creates international outrage. But then again, this also brings us to the matter that the government must begin to look more inwards at the sponsors of these people. They are the ones that will put them up to it.
Yes.
Like Chibok,
yes, Chibok. I was going to say that.
That other I'm trying to remember the name, where Leah Sharibu was abducted.
Yes.
The usuals, they will again tell them, okay, go do this. It will slow them down. Go do this. They will be forced to talk to us. They will be forced to slow down whatever gain, can slow down whatever gains they are making in the war against terror. So But that notwithstanding, I trust this time around we are going to have a very robust effort at rescuing these girls, not the kind of deceit that we've had in the past, where they will tell the whole world we are doing something, whereas nothing is being done to make sure that the girls come out of captivity.
And well, I hope this rescue operation now will come fast enough, so that it will not be like a replica of what happened to the Chibok girls. And well, that is why I don't really blame the President Donald Trump, U.S. President Donald Trump, for weeks before trying to take action, military action against Nigeria, not against the people of Nigeria, but against these terrorists, these bandits, these criminals. Like I always say, all of them, they are criminals, they are evil people. Now, let's just go through what happened. There is a recap of how the bandits kidnapped the 25 KB school girls. Witnesses said the bandits operated without resistance and caused widespread panic, throwing the entire area into deep fear and mourning. And that is a Maga in Kebbi State. And Makuku, it was learned, was reportedly shot. That is the school's vice principal. Yes, while attempting to protect the students during the invasion. And Maga, a community located in Danko, Wasugu local government area of the state, has come under a series of attacks recently. And a resident of Maga, Aliyu Yakubu, said the bandits invaded the school around 5 a.m. yesterday without any resistance. He said the school vice principal was shot while trying to protect the students during the attack. He was shot as he tried to protect his students, like we had earlier said. And another resident, Sulaiman Abdullah, said the bandits killed the vice principal of the school, adding that so many yet to be identified dead bodies were seen in the school premises. They came in large numbers at night, began shooting sporadically before they got access to the school, he said. And he added that Air Force jets hovered over the sky by 8 a.m. after the attack, while the area was cordoned off by heavily armed security personnel.
Well, if the Air Force jets, if they weren't so far away, so it means ground troops also cannot be far away. But this is not the time to apportion blame. I do not want to start because of the renewed effort we have seen on the part of the government in the past few days. That's why I said I do not want to blame them yet for anything. I don't want to castigate them. I believe, like I said, that ISWAP is trying to make a statement with this, trying to show that they are still on ground. And I believe the federal government will be very much up to the task this time around. The government must know that gone are the days of excuses that, oh, we cannot police every school, we cannot be everywhere at the same time. You must be able to police every school now. You must be able to have checkpoints at every so if you can have soldiers guarding land property for some big retired top military brass. So there is no reason why you cannot have every major checkpoint manned, so that when there is when there's trouble in a particular school, you can be there in a jiffy. We'll continue with this discussion. Let's have this commercial break.
This line not moving.
Sorry, ma. The network is a bit slow.
Don't lose customers to long queues. With the First Money Merchant POS, every checkout is fast, reliable, and instantly settled.
Finally, quick and easy.
Get your First Money Merchant POS now on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS or at any First Bank branch close to you. First Bank, you first.
Yes, we're back, and the program is still conversation. Another worrisome development yesterday regarding.
Yes, Tola, sorry, let me just quickly go through this. What I am seeing here, that incident of kidnapping has been happening in that vicinity in the past 4 days, and nobody had been talking. Nobody had been talking, and it has been confirmed that Nigeria is with these. Is witnessing a resurgence of mass abductions, as at least 145 people have been kidnapped in Kebbi, Niger, and Zamfara states in the past 4 days. And the resurgence of mass kidnappings raises familiar political and security alarms. As the country gears up for the 2027 polls and in the run-up to the 2023 general elections, abductions were rampant. Quickly, a report by the Punch showed that between January and March 2023 alone, 792 people were abducted across Nigeria, and many of these incidents were tied to banditry and criminal gangs, especially in the north. And however, as the political parties are warming up for the 2027 elections, there appears to be a resurgence of the situation. I don't know, what is that link?
Well, that's another angle to it, and the angle to it is the fact that, well, give a dog a bad name to hang it. The detractors of the current administration, those who want, especially those who want Mr. President's seat, would be the ones instigating these events so as to taint the image of the current administration. That's the political angle to it, which is quite a possibility. And give a dog a bad name to hang it. Like I said, you stain the Babariga of the current administration, and again, it's a win-win for whoever is perpetrating these acts. Whoever are the sponsors, they also make money from it, from ransom payments, to fund their own political activities, to further their own political nest. So that's quite another angle to it. It's very possible. And this one, Bimbo, it says a swap. It's quite worrisome. Intercepts army signal, kills commander in Borno. And troops hit terrorist enclaves, call farmer harder clashes in northwest, north central. The successful rescue of Nigerian army troops and civilian joint task force 6 JTF members from an ISWAP ambush in the Damboa Biu axis of Borno State has taken a tragic turn, as the commander that led the operation was later killed by terrorists who reportedly intercepted the communication detailing a safe location. The brigade commander, whose name remained undisclosed for security reasons, had earlier confirmed the safety to superior officials following a successful air-ground operation. However, according to sources, the information about his location got intercepted by the terrorists, who tracked him down, captured, and subsequently summarily executed him after an interrogation. Prior to this development, a joint military operation involving the Nigeria Air Force aircraft had intervened to rescue the ground troops who came under heavy ambush by ISWAP terrorists. It was further gathered that the initial operation began when ground troops led by the Brigadier General moved into the area, unknowingly navigating a booby-trapped route.
I'm sure it is. It was a radio signal, not a telephone signal.
It must have been.
Because if it was a radio signal, that means, like you said, they must have, some people may have been compromised, inside the other side.
Even if it was a radio signal, Bimbo, I believe that the man was compromised. That's why I'm saying that we must begin to look inwards. Otherwise, we'll continue to go around in circles. We will never win this war if we do not fish out the moles within the military, the moles within the political class, the ones who are the sponsors, the ones who leak vital information to the terrorists. And I do not know. It said they was in a safe location after reportedly being rescued. So when there are many questions we ask Bimbo. After he was rescued, was he alone? Was he on his own? A brigade commander is not likely that he's going to be alone, and he's not likely. After being rescued in that kind of situation, he must have been surrounded by troops that were protected. We don't know exactly what happened. Whether in the course of the rescue, maybe he got separated, he got alienated from the rest of his own group, and maybe he had to flee somewhere, and while he was now detailing his location. So, but we don't exactly, we don't have the details. The details here are not very clear, Bimbo. But then it's quite sad. I believe there must have been compromise, even within the military high command, and this must be looked into. Yes, this must be looked into. And then the ISWAP having the capability to intercept signals.
Signals, yes. especially radio signals of the military.
So it means they also have this equipment and they know how to use them.
It, yes. In fact, very well.
And it's reported that they also have drones. So if there are sophisticated equipment in their possession, so it means they know how to use them. It means there are people that train them how to use this equipment.
Yes.
So, and it also means that these people, when they do come in through our borders, I mean the ones that give them the knowledge and the expertise to use this equipment. Even the high caliber weapons that they use, those weapons are not just ones you just pick up and then you start firing. You start firing away. You need certain expertise to be able to use them. I learned that they also have drones.
They have drones. They have anti-aircraft guns,
and all those things coming through our borders.
Yes.
So I think our customs service, they should do less of going to raid rice and groundnut oil in the open markets,
yes,
and focus more on intercepting this. And no matter who owns what that is coming in through our borders or our ports, our customs service must be on our toes. So just once in a blue moon, you hear them intercept arms and ammunition, and but you hardly. It's as if when they do intercept these arms and this sophisticated equipment that are used to perpetrate terror against Nigeria, it's as if it's just a routine once in a while, maybe twice a year or something like that. Then you hear them, they make a lot of noise, but they focus more on intercepting rice and vegetable oil, ororo, and in the open markets. What has already come in, they now go and raid the markets, and in
the nights,
and then they now beat their chest. They are very proud of what they have done. They are better at closing the border against foodstuffs. When they say that foodstuffs should not come in, they are very good at that. They will make sure that turkey does not come in, rice does not come in, ororo does not come in. But arms are freely so say, the arms in Wally. So with that, to me, I'm challenging them this morning that they should do more. I don't see why these people, whatever they are using comes in through our borders, and it is some people that sponsor it.
Yes, like. Now, let's see this. Talking about some politics and judiciary matters now. Tinubu to judiciary. Justice must never be for sale, says citizens frustrated over delays, integrity of judges. And President Bola Tinubu yesterday urged the judiciary to take decisive actions to tackle concerns about its integrity, warning that justice must never be for sale. But it has been for sale, for some time. It was alleged to have been for sale for some time because there are some particular particular set of people that if in court or tribunal, Supreme or Court of Appeal, they will get justice. Even if they are guilty, they will get good justice. They will be freed. But some people, if they are there and they don't have the cash, and they will definitely, and they are, guilty, they are not guilty, rather, they will definitely be turned guilty and go to jail. That is what the president is saying, and we have talked about this issue for some time now during this program, in the course of this program. And now, according to him, citizens have not only expressed frustration at delays, yes, in the determination of cases, but also anxiety over the lack of access to justice. That is another angle to it. Our courts must no longer be places where cases languish for years. They must become beacons of efficiency where disputes are resolved swiftly and where litigants depart with renewed confidence in the rule of law, President Tinubu stated as he flagged off the 2025 All Nigerian Judges Conference of the Superior Courts in Abuja.
Well, a very good example. Justice for sale. Well, politics now, Bimbo, and then updates on PDP. Says here, PDP, despite expulsion, Wike faction summons next BOT meetings today. Turaki fixes meeting at same venue. I guess that must be Wadata Plaza. Says we are ready to lay down our lives for democracy. And then WC meets with FCT police, and McAfee resigns as BOT secretary. So which of the BOTs now?
And a follow-up from here. PDP headquarters showdown, Makinde, Wike factions, old rival neck sessions.
You know, Mr. Wike, he did say that what happened in Ibadan, the Makinde faction, Makinde, and others, he says what they did in Ibadan. He said they held a Christmas party. They called it a Christmas party.
And Jamboree.
What he said. So, well, indications that the leadership crisis in the People's Democratic Party, PDP, is far from over showed on Monday when the Mohammed Abdurrahman faction of the National Working Committee, NWC, summoned the party's 103rd National Executive Council NEC meeting. It also called on an emergency meeting of the Board of Trustees, a BOT. Both meetings fixed for Tuesday, November 18, will take place at the Wadata Plaza, National Secretariat of the PDP. The National Secretary of the camp, Senator Samuel Anyawu, an ally of the Federal Capital Territory FCT Minister, Mr. Yenson Wike, signed the notice of the two meetings, which had been widely publicized. Okay, one person signed the notice of both meetings. The announcement said attendance is very important and crucial matters will be discussed and addressed. The development came barely 48 hours after the PDP held its National Elective Convention in Ibadan, where a new NWC was unveiled. The convention, organized by the former NWC, led by Ambassador Umar Damagum and backed by the PDP Governors Forum, as well as the BOT, chaired by former President of the Senate, Adolphus Wabara, produced Dr. Kabiru Tanimu Turaki as the new national chairman of the party.
Well, before we go on, let's take this break.
But why? No, see, say this big bull bag of rice no get the new big bull holographic seal. Not true.
Introducing the Big Bull Holographic Seal Tape, your favorite authentic Big Bull rice, 50 kg and 25 kg. Now with holographic seal tape. This is to ensure you get the premium product from Big Bull rice. Do not buy if the holographic seal tape is not on the bag or is broken. Big Bull rice. Tasty rice nourished you.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no. For your engine, no. Make a mobile, make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be #1, yo. Make it mobile, no. Make it mobile, yeah. You carry the go, make everybody join me, say. Make it mobile,
make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
Conversation. Right, we're back, and the program is still Conversation on Oluyole 98.5 FM. So, which of the NWCs is going to Old Sway at Wadata Plaza today? Well, we can answer the guess as to what could happen. So many guesses as to what could happen. Maybe the security agencies might seal off the plaza and no one gets to use it. Or the security agencies might be on the side of a particular faction. So that will tell you the faction recognized by the authorities, by the, well, should I say by the law now? So, but then we wait and see as events unfold. But it, by and large, it still means that things are still not at ease within the PDP. With the Wike faction, they seem to be insisting that they are still part and parcel of the party, despite the expulsion, the Ibadan expulsion pronouncements. And well, like I said, we wait and see.
Yes, this one is from the EDC now. Well, EDC hasn't been talking for some time, but I think they have unveiled a new office now, and they want people to know their new headquarters. They want people to know that yes, they are starting. Yes, they are starting big. The African Democratic Congress, EDC, said yesterday the 2027 general elections will not be business as usual, as it formally opened its new National Secretariat complex in Abuja, signaling a renewed push to position itself as a credible alternative to the ruling All Progressives Congress APC. The unveiling ceremony held at the party's new headquarters in the Federal Capital Territory featured an address by the National Chairman, Senator David Mark, and at a press briefing by the National Publicity Secretary, Malam Bolaji Abdullahi. Well, a new office unveiled, and I hope that, well, they had done all the necessary papers and documents and paid all the necessary dues before the Grand Master of the Federal Capital Territory clamps down on them.
All right, Bilbo. Fayose abuses Obasanjo again, accuses him of making very irresponsible comments at his birthday. And your message reveals you are unchanged and unchangeable, Obasanjo replies. Let's see what that's all about, Bilbo. A former governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Ayo Fayose, on Monday berated former President Olusegun Obasanjo over his comments at his 65th birthday reception held last Saturday in Lagos. Now, Fayose had a thank you message sent to Obasanjo, which was made available to newsmen. In a statement issued by Obasanjo's Special Assistant on Media, Kendi Akinyemi, said the former president's remarks at the ceremony was least expected from a man of Obasanjo's age. Recall that Obasanjo, in a video that had gone viral during the birthday reception program, said though he had forgiven Fayose of all his wrongdoings towards him, he would not fail to let the world know that the celebrant is uncultured. Okay, let's go on. Fayose, the letter accused, according to the statement, said the comments were indications that Obasanjo has lost his sanity and might be suffering from dementia. That's too much, Mr. Fayose.
Yes.
The message reads, Dear Baba Obasanjo, I trust this missed you well. Your coming to my birthday party, I appreciate, except for your very irresponsible comments at your age. But I think Mr. Fayose must have written this in a fit of anger.
Anger, yes.
So you went so low, but I'm not surprised because someone once said you are supposed to be kept away in the zoo. Sincerely,
oh my God.
And that is where you belong. I kept quiet or did not reply you at the function so that the world would know the difference between a sane and a madman that you are. It is also obvious that you have also lost your sanity, or should I say it is the 18th stage of dementia.
Yes, because all those words are too harsh. All those words are too harsh, especially to a a former president, elder, retired general in the Nigerian army.
Well, it says not to worry, Baba. I shall set the record straight in due course of time. Lastly, I shall appreciate if you return my money. Since you publicly admitted you received, but Dangote brought you back. I don't know what that means. Your leopard will never change his skin. Well, Obasanjo, in his reply to Fayose, said the message confirmed the fact that Fayose, cannot change. Ayo, thanks for your message, your thank you message, which undisguisedly revealed who and what you are, unchanged and unchangeable. Your money has been sent back through Folusho Adeagbo, who brought it, and in the same bag as he brought it, unopened by me. Obasanjo said. Okay, I think
that is Obasanjo's reaction.
So maybe there was Kwaleju.
Yes.
Well, normal when an elder comes visiting. So maybe that's what Fayose gave us in Kwaleju, and which Baba now says he has returned. So the bag was unopened by him. Well, this simple analogy, Bimbo, before I say anything, if I'm to describe both men, the elder statesman and the former governor of Ekiti State, it's like, listen, we have a cockroach now, having a party, and the Koko decides to invite the Akuko to be a guest of honor.
Yes.
To that party, at that party. So you can imagine what would happen.
Yes.
So the Akuko comes calling, but if the cockroach doesn't get swallowed, definitely the cockroach will be bruised. So I guess that is what happened.
Yes.
So the Akuko went back to his enclave after bruising the cockroach, and then I'm not calling anybody a cockroach, and I'm not calling anybody an Akuko, but I'm just using this as an analogy to describe what happened. But even at that, while I do say that Baba Sanjo shouldn't have referred to his host as uncultured, I don't think that is even in Yoruba land, in Africa, I don't think that is proper. You to insult your host, no matter what. He invited you to the party, and then you were a guest, and he was your host. So calling him uncultured, I don't think that is right. But at the same time, our culture also doesn't. I know, well, there are people that may come from me here and say that, but then, no matter what, we still have to respect who we are as a people. We still have to understand our identity as Yorubas. I think Mr. Fayose was too harsh in his reaction, and then if he had allowed others to even react on his behalf, I'm sure Baba would have been placed on the defensive by now. But then I think that reaction was a bit too extreme on the part of Mr. Fayose. And Baba also shouldn't have begun to dignify that response with another response. I mean, my opinion here, I think Baba shouldn't have come to the level of engaging Mr. Fayose in those altercations.
And then, well, I believe, and like and like people will remember. Yes, to take you down memory lane, like you gave the analogy now.
Forgets.
Yes,
and that's why he came.
You give the analogy now. You gave the analogy that when a cock is invited by a cockroach for a party,
a birthday party.
Yes, the cock might try to let me say eat or injure that cockroach, but the cockroach try to save itself. It might
escape by the whiskers.
Yes, it might be bruised. I think former Governor Fayose was bruised. You remember one saga that happened years back, then during one poultry contract.
Afao.
Yes, Afao, yes. I think that was when their problems started. That was when the problem started between them, because I remember they used to be very close. Yes, and it went on and on and on till I think there was an occasion in Oshogbo when former Governor Olagunsoye, I can't remember his name. Oluyole, yes, was having an occasion. Governor Fayose then, former Governor Fayose was there. Former President Obasanjo was there too, and there was an altercation between them. And former President Obasanjo called him a bastard, and he replied, "You are a bastard father." So that issue had been on for a long time.
And eventually it was former President Obasanjo that midwifed his impeachment as governor.
Yes.
In Ekiti State, he made sure former President Obasanjo made sure that he got rid of him, that he removed him from that seat.
Yes. And that is in the character of former President Obasanjo.
But if Mr. Fayose is invited him to that party, and Baba decided to honor the invitation, it must mean that Mr. Fayose had decided to let bygones be bygones. And
yes.
I'm sure Mr. Fayose did not invite Baba to that event for the purpose of insulting Baba. So Baba went there for the event. for that particular mission that he was going to do. That he was going to embarrass his host, and then and I'm sure Mr. Fayose must have felt very embarrassed when the president called him uncultured. Again, I read Obasanjo says though he had forgiven Fayose for his wrongdoings towards him, he would not fail to let the world know that the celebrant is uncultured.
Cultured.
I save you.
Mm.
And I wonder if Baba left immediately. He said that.
He left immediately, said that.
Yeah.
Like I said, Obasanjo Fayoshi reignite old enmity, trade insults. Well, now some other stories now. UK jails Nigerian doctor for $268,000 fraud. Yes, dollars for $268,000. And it says here that the United Kingdom National Health Service Counter Fraud Authority has announced that it secured the 3-year conviction of a Nigerian Dr. Richard Akinrolabu for offenses bordering on fraud by false representation to the tune of 268,000. Yes, I think it should be pounds. Yes, pounds. And it was learnt from a statement posted on the NHSCFA website on Monday that Akinrolabu was employed as a trust grade specialist registrar in obstetrics and gynecology by the Princess Royal University Hospital, and between 2018 and 2021 he gave excuses to his employer to reduce his workload. And the statement noted that while he was being excused on the grounds that he was sick and unable to work night shifts, Akinrolabu secured employment with other hospitals and was working the same shifts. And yes, he had claimed he could not take up due to medical reasons. Well,
ASU has again issued a 4-week ultimatum to the federal government over unmet agreement threatens nationwide strike. And Nigeria's inflation is to 16.05% in October. And well, this is still not the best of times for the PDP regarding the current gale of defections. Ahead of Governor Kefa's defection, Taraba Assembly Speaker, 15 others dumped PDP for APC. So the Taraba State Governor is the next governor that will be defecting to the APC from the PDP. And the Speaker has already gone, and there are 15 others. Okay, sexual harassment. Court sentences Unical professor to 5 years imprisonment. That case had been on for a while, and now he has been sentenced. Professor Cyril Indifon, suspended dean of the Faculty of Law, University of Calabar, 5 years imprisonment without an option of fine. But I don't know if he has the opportunity of an appeal. That's the update on that case now.
And maybe the sentence might run concurrently.
Joesu UCH starts indefinite strike as resident doctor strike enters day 17.
UCH again. Well,
I can open the phone lines. 070-5555-1985 number to call.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, my name is Genesis. I'm from Aguan.
Good to have you, sir.
Yes. I want to react about what you said. What happened to this thing? We have brought a 25 secondary school to you see, we Nigerians, we are the problem of ourselves. I say once under this platform, when Trump threats that he's coming, I say Trump is not coming to affect all Nigerians, but he's coming to face all this criminal, this terrorist group, the group of terrorists that are right in our country, like bandits, kidnapping, and Boko Haram. So now, I know that our government is trying, but this thing is passing their power. We need assistance from a foreign country like US and UK to come and help Nigeria so that we can sleep with our two eyes. How can, like what happened in Chibok about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, it's now repeated. It's not good. Before they can collect these people, can help these, can rescue these people, it will be very difficult. So my prayer that God will intervene so that these people will return in their life. And then on the issue of the PDP, I know we have already tried PD for the long time. Now that they hold the convention in Ibadan and it's going to cause his people. See, if you see Wike now, if governor from PDP defect the APC, he will say welcome to APC. And he also say that PDP should zone present ticket to South. And they give it. Why is that man disturbing PDP, trouble PDP? So now that these people going on with their own convention, I think I'm supporting this messenger camp. They should go in on this. You're not afraid of him. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So another commercial break. We'll be back.
Èyíkéyìí ọkọ̀ tó bá ń wà. Ó nílò ààbò tó péye. Máa dágunlá jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Níbikíbi tó bá wà ló fún ojúlówó. Bóyá sọ pé. Jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Mobile ní ìṣúlẹ̀ ọjọ́. Jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Lọ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó. Mobile.
Ball, I beg you get change. I won't give customer.
I don't get to. Get First Money Merchant POS. Let customers pay with cards and never miss a sale. Don't let no change cost you sales. With First Money Merchant POS, enjoy fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first.
If person ask you say wetin be the game wey dey totori you pass, you go tell them say na better know all the time. No go dull yourself o, make you follow join for the ogbonge betting options, fast cash out, missions wey dey engaging and get welcome bonus wey fit reach 200,000 naira. Better know the game don start. Make you dey bet responsibly. Na only for people wey don pass 18 years. Better know na proud partner of Aston Villa.
Conversation. Well, we're back and the program is still conversation and we're still taking phone calls.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Akampiado from Iwo.
Good to have you, sir.
This is Akampiado from Iwo.
Yes. You're welcome, yes.
Within 22 days, what are we saying? Are we comfortable with all these God events? Are we comfortable? Like you said today, this swap intercepted military. You also said that these people have sophisticated weapons, like the drones, and they are using the same with great dexterity. Why can't we allow the American Corps to come and wipe these wicked people out? Have you not read the 3 lines or levels of action to be used by the Americans to achieve this? They are not coming to Nigeria to be shooting sporadically. They are very, very intelligent. Let me tell you, they must have discovered the hideouts of these wicked souls. It is not impossible. If it is not impossible for the Americans to go to Afghanistan to fix out Osama bin Laden and bury him inside the ocean, if it is not also impossible for them to dig out Saddam Hussein, as powerful as he was, from the dungeon and prosecute him, please, fixing this bandage like Boko Haram, Iswap, like Awa, will not prove difficult for them. But we are our own problems. We are wise more than the wise. We can talk. We can do this. We want to be patriotic in all our ways so as to appear patriotic at the expense of reality. Look at these 25 guests adopted now. What will be their fate and the fate of their own children? But let me tell you this. Let the Americans come to wipe all this mess out. God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Well, first, I do not believe that we need the Americans to help us do the needful. If we can sanitize our house, if we can weed out the moles and the treacherous ones, the politicians and the military top brass that are the ones that we don't have the capability, they are the ones frustrating the efforts to get rid of these terrorists. And again, you mentioned those countries where the Americans have intervened. Now, I want to put a question to you, sir. Which of those countries has been the better for it?
Yes.
Go and look at the state of those countries now. The Americans go there. Yes, they caught Osama bin Laden, but has Afghanistan been the better for it? Has Iraq been the better for it? There is nowhere in the world where they have intervened and that country has ever come out well balanced.
Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Tola and Bimbola.
Good morning.
Adedado from Okeo.
Good to have you, sir.
The renewed attacks, killings, and student kidnapping by the terrorists, even with the threat of action from the U.S., I think it is a calculated attempt to dislodge the administration of Tinubu. When the planned coup failed, the utterances and moves of some of the leaders in the North are a pointer to this assertion. Some of the politicians in the North, they believe and proclaim that they are born to rule. Their move is geared towards the statements I have made. If you can't have what you have, what you want, then you destroy it. That is my belief. How many years has the administration of President Tinubu is just 2.5 years, and now they are projecting because we should consider the 8 years when the security something was nobody raised any eyebrows from that place. Now they are crying wolves and crying. Well, like it has been suggested, I want to advise President Tinubu to look for the help of the U.S. and other relevant world powers. President Tinubu should be wise and tactical in addressing the issue. On Fayose and Baba Obasanjo, OBJ, former president, Baba OBJ, an old man for that matter, openly insulting his host. It is not fair. It's neither godly nor in tandem with our culture. And on the other hand, Fayose, a young man compared to Baba Obasanjo, responded by raining abuses on the old man, calling him a madman. It is unethical. That's too bad, that's too degrading. Leaders openly disgracing themselves this way. The young leader, the old leader. Come back, Joe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. 070 5555 1985.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Adimola from Ibadan.
How are you, Mr. Demola?
On security. In some states, Zamfara, KB and others, some people were killed, some people were shot. So, you see, some people are supporting the terrorists, and they are predicting doom. So, if anything like that happens, so the security agencies will be able to deal with the situation, and they need to guide them. So, the security agencies need sophisticated weapons. And on this weekend and others, so they should ensure there is space in the party. people should resolve to serve the nation, and the nation should continue to serve, because the people must live above party affiliations. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. We can still take one or two more calls. 070-5555-1985. That's the number to call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I'm about to travel from Oluyole.
Good to have you.
Mr. Tola, you have made a point that the Americans, they don't go into a country and that country becomes, peaceful thereafter. It's not always true, sir. Look at Libya. It depends on their mission into that country. They wanted to get rid of Muammar Gaddafi. They are not interested in our economy because already the whole economy is in their hands. If we continue to go this way, we can never find a patriotic leader that will solve the security problem.
Sir, there is no peace in Libya.
Hello?
There is no peace in Libya. Libya is not settled. And it's because they went there.
No, but actually the point I'm trying to make in the sense is that this government does not have a security agenda. So we should just allow these people to come in and do this job for us once and for all. They are so compromised that there is no way they can solve this problem as long as Nigeria is concerned. That is my point here, sir.
Well, the compromise you talked about, well, I still don't know. Can we not address that compromise? All right, take your time is 7:30 and we have to go. We'll be back same time tomorrow morning, God willing, for a fresh edition of Conversation. My name is Tola Teriba.
And my name is Bimbo Akombi. Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy your day.
Conversation.